Hey friends and family, welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie. And hello, I have been gone a long time. I know you all have been waiting for a video and I'm so happy to bring you one today. My day job fiscal year concluded, so I can be back on track with videos, and I will be making it up to you in the month of July for those of you who have been patiently waiting. Those of you who have subscribed during this time, you gave a leap of faith, not seeing too much from me, but join the Facebook group so I can at least communicate with you over there under Marcie Creates, and that way you'll always know what's going on. So, what do I have in front of me today? I have the beautiful SoftFlex kit that they just rolled out on the 28th of June called Lavender Lemonade. And I'm not going to do an unboxing. I will show some key beautiful pieces. I thought today we could do some earrings. I'm trying to get back in the swing, so whenever I'm kind of getting back into the jewelry making, if I've had to take some time off from it or whatever, I like to jump in with earrings. That's just me. I just find it easier to kind of wet your whistle and get your feet wet again, and this is such a beautiful mix. As you can see, we've got lovely lavenders here, lemon yellows, we've got some greens in different shades, and lots of gold and also silver. So we've got a mix of metals, which I love. It's very summery, and also complementary colors, as you can see from the the purple and the yellow, but this is very subtle. So it's not an in-your-face kind of combination, but it's more, you know, soft. It's a beautiful lavender. It just does spring. It just feels like a very soft, summery palette. I think of, you know, delicate fragrances and flowers and maybe the sunshine first thing in the morning. Of course, here we're sick of the sun in North Texas. It's been super hot. I think we're going to get a break here pretty soon, but we've had that heat dome over us. It's been nuts. So anyway, look at these. These are beautiful faceted drops. Got some beautiful crystals here. And then I do want to point out this beautiful, breathtaking bead, and definitely focal material. And I mean, I just think it's spectacular. It's just very slightly metallic and lavender. So again, you've got some beautiful carved glass flowers. Aren't those pretty? And I love these little lemony boho beads in the yellow and the silver. Just to be really, these are just super cute little lemon slices. You can really have fun with those. And I thought that these leaves were super pretty. And I love, I don't know what you call this. I don't know if you'd call it a bead cap, but it's very three-dimensional, and you can pop a bead right in the middle there. You can see that. You can hang dangles off of it. Really pretty piece. So, and then, oh, some chandelier earring findings by Tiara Cast. So the mixes are from Jesse James Beads. The findings, I believe, are from Tiara Cast. And of course, you've got a lot of check beads here. This is kind of a yellow and brown fire polished bead. And then this is kind of a yellowy green, kind of a spring green. And you've got some more fire polished in the purple here. Those are like 4mm. So beautiful palette. I love these flowers too. Look at those. Gorgeous. Very pale lilac, I think. Or are they clear? Hard to tell. Purple. Yeah. Glass boho flower beads. That's got to be these. Anyway, I thought we'd do some earrings today, just to get into it once again. They do have a design challenge. I just want to bring this up. On their Facebook page, they also have a YouTube channel, SoftFlex. They already did this on the 28th, but I think you can go to their YouTube channel and watch it if you haven't. And then they do the reveal and they do some kits. But through the month of June 28th to July 24th, they're asking people to post pictures of their designs that they make with the kit. They have a VIB Studio Facebook group with the hashtag Lavender, and a winner is chosen at random for a future kit. So that's super nice. And then of course you get a listing of all your goodies. So let's get started. Again, I want to do some earrings tonight, and I love these. We're going to use these, and I think I like the contrast of this kind of greenish yellow. Let's see what else. Oh, we do get earring findings, just so you know. I like these little gold. They've got some gold spacer beads that are really pretty, so we use those. And I do want to use some silver. Got some little silver bead caps in here. Let me just toss some of this onto the... I just like to line this up so you can see how pretty the colors are in the color wheel. Those of you that aren't familiar with the color wheel, I do have videos on color theory and using that in your designs. I will find those and link them in my description if you've not watched them. I highly encourage you to. I think you'll learn quite a bit, and it will help you with future designs. So, gosh, let's see. I think that's all I want to do with this particular. We'll do a simple pair. I do want to play with that chandelier component, but I think I'm going to save that for another video. Oh, and also, this is the SoftFlex beading wire medium in purple amethyst. This came with the kit. Look how gorgeous. I highly recommend, highly recommend their beading wire. I love it. It's gorgeous. It adds a lot to your designs, and also it's super easy to work with. You can do a lot of things with it. It is just nice to the touch. It adds a color element to your piece, and also you have the crimp beads. It crimps beautifully. They have a crimping tool, and these just glide. This glides right through the beads. It's just such a pleasure to work with, I have to tell you. So we're going to use some of this. I'm so happy to be back, you all. I've missed doing this so much. And June is just a rough month for me. So I appreciate everybody's patience. I absolutely adore you. I'm enjoying seeing what's going on in the Facebook group. You guys are just spectacular. I love seeing all the work. Okay, and keep it going. So wouldn't it be cool, now that I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking maybe just to make it a little extra. How many of these do we have? You have to think about that before you make a pair of earrings so you have enough. All right, so we have, so I could do 3 and 3. And what I'm thinking about doing is some dangles so that they come off this way. But I don't want to make them too long that you lose sight of your crystal. You know, I think I'm going to stick with simple, actually. We'll go complicated with the next pair. Because I think these would look great. These drops would look great with the chandelier components. Yeah, I'm going to save those. But I love these. These are beautiful. We're going to keep those to the side. All right, and I think that's all I want to add at this moment. I am going to use this SoftFlex to start on my beading wiring. I got to get my lingo back, guys. I do know what I'm talking about, but my mouth's out of practice. So I'm going to use just part of this SoftFlex. All right, so put that to the side. I also have some head pins and some ball head pins. Don't know if we'll use it on this particular design. So my thought is really very simple, and that is to put our crystal bead. Wow, look at that flash. Love that. Put our crystal bead on here, and then let's see. Let us add, I think I'm going to add one of our, I want to see the loop. I want the wire to show. So I think I'm going to add a crimp bead. Slide that down. Just like that. Maybe a little, yeah. So see, now that's showing. And I'm going to crimp this. I don't want my wires to cross, so I'm kind of holding on to it. I'm so out of practice, you all. I really don't know what's going to happen in this video. It could get very dicey and exciting. We'll see. Oh, no drama with the crimping, unfortunately. But stay tuned. I'm sure there will be something crazy. So you could also use their crimper tool that they have. It makes the crimp look like a little bead. I'm probably going to add a bead cover to this. I don't think I have any near me, but I will probably do that at a later time. But let's get on to the beading. So I'm using these really pretty bead caps, the silver ones. Happy almost 4th of July to you. That's coming up in a few days. I like it, but I don't like being out in this heat, so I don't go see fireworks. But we can hear them from the house. The dogs don't like it. But we watch on TV. They usually televise it. So I stay in the nice air conditioning, because here it stays hot even at night. You don't cool off. So look at that. I like it. And I'm going to put a gold bead. Just like that. And another crimp. Oh, I'm gonna cut one of these because I don't need two. Because I'm gonna fold this one over for our ear wire. And this is a nice, just simple pair of quick earrings. I love doing quick earrings. That always makes you feel like you've accomplished something. You can make something really pretty even though it's simple, because all the beads are gorgeous. So you don't have to be getting all complicated with your design to make it look good. And a lot of the colors ideas are already thought out for you. You could certainly go into your stash and grab some deeper purples and some brighter yellows if you wanted. That's completely up to you. You use these kits to how you want to use them. And if you want to add stuff, I say go for it. Now I think I am going to trim a little bit more. See how I have that piece sticking up? I think I'm going to trim that a little more just to get it out of my way. That way I can come through the gold bead and not have the other piece interfering. All right, and we're gonna, let me see what I can do here. I'm gonna just grab this. Now the other thing, we want our crystal to show, so we kind of want to twist this piece to be facing facing you, whereas this piece we want perpendicular. That way, when you put this on the ear wire, it's gonna there we go. I just want to make sure they're perpendicular. It's something you have to pay attention to when you're I'm going to trim this just a little, but not all the way yet. Just trying to get it so it'll, there we go. Okay, hold your breath. Let's see what happens. You can kind of twist it with your tool. Come here. There we go. No, okay. Did I say this was going to be a simple pair of earrings? You just want to have it oriented so your crystal shows. Now, if I can't get this, there's no, don't despair. You can use a jump ring to kind of help correct, because I have a feeling this isn't going to want to work for me. I may have to get a jump ring, but let's see. In fact, that might be easier. Yeah, I'm going to get a jump ring. Hang on just a moment. Okay, I got some jump rings. And I am going to... So I couldn't get it... Oh, let me trim this first. You don't want to get your other wire, so make sure you only grabbing this one. Wow, that's really in there. There we go. All right. So let's take our, the key here is going to be to make sure this is shut really well, because you don't want your wire to come off. Now you could do a wire wrapped bead right here if you so desire. You can make this as complicated as you want. I was thinking, like I said, about doing some dangles down here, but I changed my mind. I wanted to go the simple route. Okay, so very simple, pretty pair of earrings. And those are just nice to wear. I could see this with a sundress, you know, or just a cute, like, peasant top and some jeans. Be cute. Night out. Hopefully where you are, it's cooler. Cooler at night. So I'll make the mate off camera so we can get started on another pair. But I think the key here is just the orientation of your SoftFlex. So now this one, I would like to use some of these flowers. Let's see. The lemon slices are so cute, but I think I'm going to save those. Let's see. I love that color. Let's see what else we have here. These are kind of fun. They have a hole. I think they're just going to make it sparkly. There's a hole in the middle there. And it's just a sparkly little guy. I'm going to use it as a spacer bead. Let's see. Maybe we'll do some of these. Oh, look at these. That's kind of fun. Maybe that's a little too much. We have these fire polish beads. I'm gonna move these boho beads over. Those seem kind of big. Maybe we'll grab some of these yellow and brown. Cute. And I think, oh, I really like that. You know, that would be neat. And then we could pop a bead in there. What could we put in there? I think these just pry open. They're a little sharp. I think probably you want to use some tools if you do this. But there's a hole, as you can see, right in the center. And so I'm just going to pry these open. Just gently, so we can get a bead in there. That's super fun. Oh, and look at these little birdies. Those are cute. They look like the little remember the Partridge Family? I know I'm dating myself. These look like the little birds from the Partridge Family. Let's see. I think these are too big to fit in here. Yes. What about, oh, okay. So let's see how we're going to do this. I think I'm going to take a ball head pin and I'm going to, and let's do, no. I'm putting a bead cap. I just want to see what that looks like before I commit to it. But adding a little touch of silver might be neat. What do we think of that? Let's try it without the bead cap and see what that looks like. Decisions. This is such a pretty mix. I really love it. All you purple fans out there, I know Terry K's happy. she loves purple. One of my viewers, Terry K. I think I'm gonna not use the bead cap. I think it hides the bead too much and it takes away. So I'm just gonna hang on to this and I'm gonna try to gently push these against the bead. Would it be cute to hang a little birdie from there? That would be cute, I think. Little birdie. And another little fire polish. Let's try that. Okay, so I'm gonna wire wrap the back of this. And I'm gonna make a loop. And this is gonna be where we're gonna connect to our wire. I know it's a little bit difficult to visualize, but I will, right now I'm just doing a little wire wrapping. Just make your wire wrapped loop, you know, on the back. And I don't think it needs to be super neat, but you don't want it. The trick is, this is pretty, sticks out. Let's see if we can use, I mean, it's sharp, so be careful. But filigree. If you use filigree and you got the pointy ends, you just got to be careful. So I'm using a tool to kind of help me get around that, and I'm just wire wrapping this in the back. And I just want to make this so that it doesn't go anywhere, okay? And then we're going to take our nippers. Hello, nippers. And we're going to cut those. Let me just make sure nothing's poking out. Also, if you do this, it'll tighten it up a little. All right. Now, you could hang it this way. I'm not going to do that. I want it facing. And so I'm just going to bend that up. See how I just pressed that against the... You could also do a jump ring through one of these little petals. Let me just see how this looks. This may not be... I need to press that down further. There we go. Let's see, maybe a shorter piece. Maybe what we could do is put this through here. I'm worried about putting the SoftFlex through this little hole, but maybe if I have two things that it's attached to, then it won't. I'm worried about the sharpness cutting. I think that would be fine. Yeah, that hangs so you can see it. All right. I want to make a dangle with this little guy. So I'm going to use a head pin for that. And I'm just going to cut the end off. Sometimes when you're engineering things, you can go a couple different ways. And, you know, it's trial and error, really. That's all it is. Whenever you see some weird stuff that I make, it's usually because I've tried it a few times and I've come to something I prefer. But I always try new stuff. Always try, because you may come up with something really cool that you could show others. So I'm just making a small loop for this little guy who's going to hang from there. And I'm going to add just that little fire polish bead so he's got a little something with him. Now I have Partridge Family songs in my head. That was a fun show. I think everybody in the world had a crush on David Cassidy. Every girl in the world, anyway. He was cute. And it was cool to see Susan Day in LA Law, you know, years later. That was pretty cool, too. All right. Just going to cut that extra. That's fun. Just add this little guy. All right, so now we have this. And I'm going to add it to our flower. Let's see, where's that? Well, this kind of spins around, so it really doesn't matter what See how that spins? It won't matter where I put this, which is kind of nice. It's more engineering I don't have to worry about. I did not go to engineering school, but making jewelry, you kind of get a glimpse of, talk about trial and error. You know, you think there's a certain way something could go, and then you try it and maybe it doesn't work. And then you got to keep going on and going with it. All right, so I think I'm going to take one of these petals right here and slide this right through. And then we're going to wire wrap it. Got to get a good grip on that. So I have some finished jewelry to show you all in another video, which I will be posting later this week. Yay! I did make some things. I finished up the cherry box from Didi's bead box. Oh, and if you all don't know, she had a flood. That poor woman had a flood in her store. She's having to move. And I think some things got damaged, so she's got like a little note on her website, Didi's online shop, I think is what it's called. I reached out to her. Her name is Stella, that owns the business, and she's in good spirits, but you know, if you wanted to order anything or you have anything on order, I think they're supposed to be contacting people about that, but just keep her in your thoughts and your prayers. She's really lovely, and of course we all know what beautiful kits she creates for us designer beader jewelry people. So with that said, I really want everybody to kind of keep her in their thoughts and prayers. Okay, so and she has a website, Facebook group too. I think it's called Didi's Beads and D-Stash. I will link it in the description. And I know those fires have been devastating too up in Canada. I've been thinking about those folks. Been a tough summer for everyone. It seems like no matter where you are. All right, so now we have, look at that, isn't that cute? I really like that. But I think I want the SoftFlex wire to go this way. So I'm gonna twist this guy, maybe. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna put a jump ring through there. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna put the SoftFlex wire. Or maybe I'll do a wrap. Let's do a wrap because I don't want the wire to slip. I like things secure. That's the worst thing when you make something and it falls apart. And I mean, that's the last thing I want to happen to anybody that buys anything of mine. And that's the other thing. I got to add more stuff to my Etsy shop. I mean, everything has just gone by the wayside. And y'all should see this bead room. Holy to Murgatroyd, people. It is a disaster in here. And I'm thinking of reorganizing in here. If you're interested in seeing that process, let me know in the comments. Because something needs to happen in this room. I am barely able to function after all that's gone on. It's a disaster. Let me just put it to you that way. So yeah, so I think I'm going to do another little wire wrap. That'll be more secure. And that just gives me an opportunity to add another bead too. I'm being a little bit messy with this because I feel like I want the organicness of flowers and stems, if that makes sense. Some little green seed beads would be cute with some of these too. If you have any little green seed beads, you could definitely play up the green, even though you've got a complementary color scheme doesn't mean you can't add other colors. Yeah, even my puppies who love to be out don't like to be out very long. They're just like panting and, ooh, it's hot, mama. We just get under the ceiling fan and drink a lot of tea and water, iced tea. Yeah, it's been so hot here. No one's going anywhere. We're supposed to get some rain, though. I really hope we do, to cool things off. All right, let me see if I can get this little piece off of here. All right. Squunch. Okay. So super cute. I love the little birdie. That's adorable. So then we've got our maybe I'll do a little bead cap on that. Or let's do a little silver. Yeah, let's do that. Fire polish beads are really pretty. It's kind of cattywampus. Let me straighten that. There we go. All right, and then our little, that's cute. Going on with these fire polish beads. There we go. Okay. You know what? I totally went in another direction. I have an idea, though. I have an idea. Just to add more color to it. So I'm going to make a wire wrap here. Stick with me. Make a wire wrap here. I was going to use the SoftFlex wire, and then I totally forgot. But I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it in a clever way. I hope. I hope it's clever. We'll see. I want it to look clever and not like, oops, I forgot the SoftFlex wire. Then you could tell everybody, I meant to do that. I will not tell, I promise. Your secret is safe with me. I hope my secret is safe with you. I tell you, it's great to be back making videos. I'm really feeling so much better about things. Oh, just happy I made it through the fiscal year. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it through my wire like that. And then let's see how I'm going to make this work. Let's see. Oh, that does not want to cooperate. Let's see. Let me do this and this. I like the idea. Let me think about this. Maybe I don't want to. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of cool. See, you just got to play sometimes. And then what if let's put a crimp bead. Let's see. Let's just see if you can get it close to, it's kind of cool because it's close to the, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. I'm digging that. It adds more, purple to our design. All right, let me squunch this guy. Let's see, I think I want to squinch him this way. Okay, and then do we want to be extra? Maybe we could put one of these so it doesn't look like, these are one of those flower bead caps that are, I think they're lucite. Do I like that? It looks a little weird, to be honest. What about one of these guys? Hard to see where the, there we go, where the opening is. Uh-oh. Oh, only one's going to fit through there, so we can get rid of one of these. Okay. Too much? It takes away from that flower. I think we'll do just a round bead. Let's pick another one of these. Really pretty. Got fuzz. Yeah. Yeah. And we'll make another loop. Again, I'm going to try to do the sideways thing. I think it might be easier with this design than the other one. Twist. Okay. I'm going in. And I will use probably bead caps. Again, if you don't like the bead caps, you can use the magical crimper. And let's grab our ear wire. So this is a longer one. Could make it shorter if you wanted. I just want to try different things, you know, see what works. That's how you come up with cool designs, I think. Just don't be afraid to try. You can always take it apart. I think that turned out pretty fun. It may not be everybody's taste, but I like it. I'd wear it. I am going to, like I said, go in and use some bead covers. Crimp covers. But that's a lot of fun. And then, of course, we have our simple one where we use the jump ring just to make sure that it was hanging right. Yeah. So, let me just zoom in a little on these. I'm going to lift this up just so you can get a close up. But they turn out nice. I really love this fun little flower that you can play with. And the colors are really, really pretty. And again, you could add deeper purples in here. You can add deeper, brighter yellows, more green. But lavender lemonade. That is a beautiful, beautiful mix by Jesse James. You know, the mix stuff from Jesse James, but they make it for SoftFlex. And SoftFlex, you know, of course, provides their gorgeous wire and the check beads. And then we've got the tiara cast, which I will do a pair of earrings with these on a later video. And with the mix of the silver and the yellow, I mean the silver and the gold, I really like. So thanks for joining me. I'm so happy to be back, guys. Thank you again for your patience. You're really sweet people. I really feel lucky to have the subscribers I have. And if you enjoyed this video and you have not yet subscribed, I'd love to have you. I am going to try and do a giveaway. I'm going to be collaborating with Beth Sullivan, and if you saw that video with her beautiful polymer clay, if I can get to 2,000 subscribers, which I think I'm at 1967 right now, going to do a giveaway. But I'm doing a little research on that because there are rules from YouTube on how to do that, and I want to make sure I do it fairly and legally and not get my channel in trouble. So I am doing research on that, but I would love to do a giveaway. If you want, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see as a giveaway. I mean, would you like it to be a piece of jewelry that I made? Would you like it to be a curated bead box that I make for you? That I've always thought about it would be fun to do a themed box, and I know we've done, you know, pictures with themes and color palettes, so you know that's right up my alley. So maybe that might be a good giveaway. Beth is offered her polymer clay as well, some of her pieces, and so there's that as well. We could do a combination of those because she did mention it to me. It was her idea, so I definitely want to include her polymer clay. So whatever it is, you guys let me know what you think would be cool. And thank you so much for joining me. And I'm happy to be back, and you're going to be very happy this July with videos. That's all I'm going to say for now. But again, take care of your sweet selves and your families, and be safe wherever you are, whatever's going on. And I will see you on the next video.